You got any weapons on you? You carrying any weapons?
I do.
All right. So yeah, you're good with those. Work them, right? Cool, right? If I came over to come get you, you'd probably like regular. Yeah. We don't have to do all that. We get it.
Yeah.
Right. But the problem with that, where were they? They were in the back there. You had them.
Oh yeah, here. Yeah.
If I said, hey, we're about to fight, produce your weapon, and you produce your weapon, right? I produce my weapon, and then we fight, right?
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's the producing of the weapon that's the sketchy part.
Yeah.
Like once it's in your hand, you know what to do with it.
Right.
You know where it goes. You know which end is the business end. But it's the getting it out, and that's what all these gun guys. I know you're not a gun guy.
Right.
But in America, we've got what's called gun guys.
Oh yeah.
And gun guys.
You're looking at one.
Out of all the guys, gun guys are the worst at fighting.
Oh, because they rely on the gun.
They think I do a video where I'm talking about what would you do if, and it's so many comments all the same. Why carry 24/7? Case closed.
Yeah.
It's like, is it that simple?
Right.
Right? Or just shoot him. I carry a gun, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. Like as if this is some magic device,
Like it's always in their hand.
a talisman, that I can just go, hey,
Yeah.
you can't hurt me anymore, no
Right.
matter what. But what we've learned is that you don't always know that you're in a fight. Can you please? Can we just?
Okay, I'll just.
Yeah, you. He's fast with the stuff. Like it's so fast. The thing is, there's a big difference between this, no brainer. But if you're a ne'er-do-well, a ruffian, a cat, this is how it's already happened.
Yeah.
And every keyboard warrior and armchair commando will say, I never let anyone get close. Ever.
Right.
And I would say, well, trips to the grocery store are probably pretty weird for you. Because you can't be like, get away from me! I need the Cinnamon Toast Crunch! Leave me alone!
So you gotta stand in line at one point.
So it's the getting it out.
Yeah.
And you're a martial artist. We've even worked this weekend on this.
Yeah.
Even though you're not a gun guy, you haven't worked specifically gun defense, you know how my wrist works, how my arm works, you know ways.
Yeah.
You could wrestle me over this, and it's intuitive.
Right.
But there's a key moment, and it's this one right here that everyone's getting wrong, and it's when I go like this. So I want to show you to help you learn how to defend in this moment against weapons.
Okay.
Because wouldn't it be great if they never even got it out?
Right.
Yes, that's what we're going to work on.
Gotta jam it.
Yeah, because there's techniques for learning to recognize when they're going for it, and techniques to keep it in their pants. You know,
Interesting. Oh, keep that in their pants.
Yeah, you want them to keep it in their pants.
Okay. It's a family show.
And real quick, I want to talk about what's in my pants right now. It's a holster from Works. That's what's in my pants right now. It's one of these, which is the sponsor of this video. Works holster. Why is this cool? Why is this important? Because most of the time when we think about like self-defense type situations, we think about low light conditions. That's where a lot of these shootings take place, and Works makes holsters that fit with your weapon light. And if you still don't know that you need a light on your weapon, you can't fight. It's like it's not very, very bulky, but it's not super flimsy. There's no play in any of this stuff. Like all this stuff is locked up pretty tight. You can adjust the height and the cant of this. It's got this little thing. I don't know what is that called? It's a little wing that makes the butt sit flat against your tummy. Marksmanship is rarely the answer in self-defense. Being able to get your gun out and draw and be comfortable and confident and competent with that is way more important. Don't get one of these one-size-fits-none type holsters. Works makes comfortable, secure holsters that support the features that you need, like suppressor height sights or an optic or a light. They've got over 2,300 holster and light combinations. Go to Works, I'll put a link down in the description below, and use their holster finder to put your gun in your light and see what they have available. You choose your style, whether you want inside the waistband, outside the waistband, or appendix carry. Customize your carry setup and add accessories. I've ordered custom holsters before that took months to get to me, and I've actually ordered one and it never came and I had to get my money back. Works' current lead time is 10 to 15 days. It draws easy, it reholsters easy, but it is secure. Go to Works, down in the description below. Check out to see if they have your gun and your light. And now I gotta go finish teaching a karate nerd how to fight over a weapon, and maybe we get him ready for the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship. I have been entangled with a person. This happened to me 4 times in real life, where I was entangled with a person.
Okay.
We were fighting and whatever, and they tried to draw a weapon.
Your weapon?
No, theirs.
Okay.
They had a weapon.
Right.
Twice it was a gun, once it was a screwdriver, once it was a box cutter.
Okay.
And all 4 times, it was obvious that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Because let's say we're in a stand-up clinch type thing, and what are we fighting for? You went straight to an inside position. I'm
Right.
looking for inside position.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're maybe looking for collar ties,
Right.
and we're fighting our clinches.
Yeah.
And if you feel my hands disappear,
Right.
like I was doing a good job fighting
Yeah.
you. We're fighting.
Right.
Fight,
Yeah.
fight. And then my hands disappear.
Something's up. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Because I was just doing this with
Right,
you.
yeah.
And you were having a hard time,
Yeah.
and you're giving me a
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
time.
yeah.
And then I go like this.
Right.
We need to recognize this moment. So the way we get better at that, to build that up, is we we start like a flow drill, like you got bicep control.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we build that sensitivity, right? And we got to cue you up instead of waiting for it to come out. We got to cue you up to get on it and keep it in there. Right?
Keep it in your pants.
Keep it. Yeah. You
Yeah.
want me to pull it out? I'll pull it out. So I'm flowing. We're just going, and the intensity that you go at would be depending on how advanced you are. I go.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I picked a different time.
Right.
Ready?
Right.
Boom.
Can I go?
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
shit! He got me. The student has become the teacher, right? So
Yeah.
boom, 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 right there. So this is okay, better than nothing. Everyone's like, no, you should definitely You should definitely
Step on the foot.
get total double wrist control. But he didn't have. You don't always have it. It won't always be pretty. So something's better than nothing. If he gets on the back of my hand, that makes it harder for me to pull this out. Maybe he feeds me a little punch or an elbow or a headbutt or whatever. Yeah. And then, boom, now I'm jammed up. All these jabronis are always talking about creating distance. I love that you went to that. If my hands are here and you get to that body lock
Right.
and you tighten it up,
Right.
this is tough. And it's not ideal. You don't want to be in a fight with a guy with a gun.
Definitely not.
But you are in a fight with a guy with a gun. That's the problem. They don't understand. You don't always have a choice in this matter.
No.
So let's work a little bit. Let's do up against the wall. Let's do on the ground a little bit.
Okay.
And let's let you get a knife involved. Just use this one. You with
a
nunchucks
knife?
is too scary.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a training knife. This is not real.
Okay.
This is not real.
Should be fine.
Yeah, it's not a real knife.
Foam.
It's a foam rubber knife.
Cutting off the wiener.
Say what?
Do those guys never worry? But the guys who put it on the bottom.
Well, no, it's the same guys that talk about appendix carry.
the guys
And they're
who
like, you're going to
carry
blow your junk off.
Like this.
Yeah.
And then they pull it out this direction.
Yeah.
They're never like.
Nah, man. Practice, man. I'm not worried about blowing my junk off. I mean, I was at first, and then I practiced.
I hit myself in the nuts twice yesterday with the nunchucks.
Well, you need to practice. So you need to practice more with your nunchucks. All right, just practice more, man. Just practice.
Okay.
So let's do a little flow,
All right.
like a little clinch flow, just like we were doing.
Yeah.
And we can start at this intensity, and then someone goes. All right.
Ooh, yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Cool. So the technique that I'm using.
I like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Pushing also with your head.
Yeah, because my one hand's
Yep.
good, two hands better.
Yeah.
And I use my hand to kind of push you around and push
Right.
you off balance.
Exactly.
And I want to get on top. I want to think about when you get out of the pool, how strong you are this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's very hard to pull yourself up.
Yeah.
But once you get on top, this part's easy.
Right. Right.
So
right.
we want to get, instead of thinking pulling away, I want to get on top.
Right. And
Use my head to push and get body weight.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, like a plank.
Right.
All right?
Exactly.
So now I'll go.
Okay.
So you're pummeling. Maybe I'll pull you around a little bit. I go to here. Heavy. Get on top.
Yeah.
Up. Straight arms.
up.
Straight arms.
Oh,
and push.
okay.
And you can use your head position.
Right,
Yep.
right,
Boom.
right.
Now I'm gonna really try to get this out. Really stop me. Really stop.
This is the best I can do.
Yeah. You're doing good.
Okay.
Keep trying. Keep going. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Woo. Yeah. You made a judgment call.
I
You're like, I can't just hang on this forever.
Yeah, because I felt like it wasn't as safe as I wanted it to be.
I love it. It's not about what's best.
Right.
It's about what's least shitty. That's
True.
what we're looking
Yeah,
for. You know,
exactly.
you're like, well, I don't want to let go of the gun hand.
Yeah.
But I cannot say you're like, he's gonna get it.
Yes.
If I stagnate here,
Yes.
this is where
Yeah.
we were.
Yeah.
Let's come on around here so we could see where we were. He was doing a good job blocking
Like
this.
here?
He kind of monitored this hand so I couldn't use it to help.
Because I didn't want you to punch me as well with
Right.
the free hand, right?
He was hiding his head with good
Yes.
head position. He was
Here.
doing all this real well.
Yeah.
But he realized, as I'm going, this
was
could
just
get
a matter
back.
of time.
If
Yeah.
he stayed here, it's eventually going to come out.
Bam, bam, bam.
He made a judgment call.
Yeah.
He switched to a double leg takedown. The karate guy, with some of the crispest striking that there is, was like, hey, I need to control this guy.
Yeah.
So you never grapple when there's weapons. Bro, you don't have a choice. What are you gonna reverse punch me and
I mean, I
pose?
can't go here. You're gonna
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
If you knock me out in one hit,
Yeah.
but if you don't,
Yeah.
This guy's coming out.
Right.
Yeah. Let's go again.
Okay. My turn.
Yeah. So we just start fighting everything. I won't necessarily know that you have the knife,
Right.
But I need to recognize when it happens. Oh.
All right.
So I ended up a little out of position. This is that one. Let's
Took
break
my
that
back.
one.
Yeah.
Well, so
what
we were squared up.
What I tried to do when I pulled the knife was
hide the
make space.
Yeah.
Behind my body so you can't see it, and then I was gonna stab.
And
You saw it?
Yep.
I guess.
well, more than see it,
Yeah.
just from reps and experience, I know that.
Yeah.
And this is a controlled environment. The guys will say, yeah, this won't work for real.
Right.
They've never trained at anything in their life.
Yeah.
I'll never in a million years get that. And when I do get to it, it's going to be coming to me.
Right.
And it's going to be doing that.
So yeah.
I go this way.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it. I know it's not in this hand. I know where his head is. I know where his shoulder is. I know where his arm is. And I know where this is.
Yeah.
And I don't have his hand, but he has, I'm in his way. He doesn't have his way. And then I would have loved to get some real cool, like, this would have been great. Yeah.
Right.
I would love to get it, and that's a good one.
But I
if
tried to make
don't,
space by pushing my hips back, and then I switched the grips.
Yeah.
I wanted to stab back.
Just like yours, it's
Yeah.
a matter of time.
Yes.
I'm gonna lose this position.
That's where you left.
So I make a judgment call.
Yeah.
If I was maybe strong enough or big enough in a good position, I could slam you cool, hit you
Right.
cool, get my own weapon cool. I decided I wasn't. I bumped.
Yeah, the hip bump and move back.
And it's not great.
No.
Now maybe, but it's better than what I had.
Exactly, it's the least of the worst options.
Yeah.
Was
the
that what you
least-
said? Yeah.
No, I said least shitty.
Least.
Yeah, this is hard to hurt. We could talk like that.
Okay, all right.
Right?
So it's not a family-friendly channel.
So that's the idea.
Yeah.
And we're doing a video on Jesse's channel. I'll make sure there's a link in the description below to his channel. Go subscribe.
Thank you.
Where we talked about more stuff outside, how distractions can work and different tactics and techniques that work out there that might not necessarily apply in combat sports or martial arts. The Karate Nerd is the best karate channel on YouTube.
Sorry, Sensei.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
You're too humble. You're too humble. Thank you.
But if you want more fitness tips, self-defense techniques, gear reviews, as well as concepts and principles that make you hard to hurt, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Stop, 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 stop.